Hello Yukon, I'm Alexander from the Shākāt Journal, and we're here at Yukomicon, which, after a year off, is back and better than ever. It's here that we've decided to seek the definitive answer of the age-old question, whose true answer has evaded mankind for as long as history can remember. Star Wars or Star Trek? But before we can get to the bottom of that, we need to know why this is the right place to find the answer. Let's go inside, shall we?
Welcome to Yukomicon 2017. We're back! Yeah!
I love Yukomicon. It's fantastic.
Oh, I've been involved 2 years.
And I've been involved for 3 years. This is where the experts in the subject material are. The subject matter. Star Trek versus Star Wars, but this is probably the best venue in Whitehorse right now to get those opinions.
I think just walk through the doors or point the camera through the doors and that's your answer.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Star Wars!
Star Trek!
Star Wars for sure.
Star Trek.
One-on-one.
Unfortunately, my answer is Stargate.
Stargate?
Sorry.
Oh boy.
Star Wars.
Star Wars?
All the way.
Why can't they all just get along?
Star Trek.
Star Wars. I'm a fan of Star Wars.
Star Trek.
Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Awesome.
The Force.
Star Wars. Star Wars all the way.
Star Trek.
Star Trek's the best. Is there any win a contest? I don't think so.
Stargate.
Star Wars.
1, 2, 3. Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
I like Star Wars, but mostly because I saw it first. So then Star Trek became really disappointing because my mom pitched it to me as, oh, well, it's like Star Wars. And the first thing I saw was an Enterprise episode where Picard just solves problems on the ship. I was like, no, there are no laser swords. This is terrible.
I like them both. Actually, I was a real Trekkie growing up and loved it. Reminds me a lot of my childhood. Trouble with Tribbles is one of my favorites. And Star Wars with my kids growing up, they were big into Star Wars. We have all the figurines and outfits and things like that. So I love them both.
Star Trek? Question mark.
What's that?
The prequels weren't so great, but DS9 still holds up occasionally.
There isn't much more of a comforting feeling than cutting open a giant pack animal and crawling inside the skin.
I know.
So they both really get you right there, right in the cockles. But I grew up on Star Trek. It's a special place in my heart. My dad and I would sit down and watch Star Trek. He'd rest his beer on my head. It was good times. Father and son bonding. It was fantastic.
And there you have it. The mecca of geekdom that is Yukomicon has spoken. Star Wars has emerged victorious in this fight to the death. However, this is just a brief sample of what our poll has to offer. If you'd like to learn more, be sure to check out my article at shakatjournal.com. Thank you. Cool? Cool.